120. The Mets thank you and remind you to get home safely.
Oh shit, you gonna get pissed off. Yep. Here we go, you better run.
Alright, so supposedly with the Marlins right now.
This evening as we get you set for
drafted by the Padres.
Baseball on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between. Up next from Miami, Mike Skinner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. Skinner is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep.
Stop fouling it off.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Line toward right center.
That's not foul.
Finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Yep, looks like time to steal a base.
Striding
Ooh.
into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's safe. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games. And the runner's breaking for third. Bat explodes as this has popped up. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Terrible play.
Digging in, Mike Skinner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Yeah, I'm tied first in the major league in home runs with myself. That makes perfect sense.
Ball to third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
Hey, I'm up to bat again. Woohoo!
So digging in now, Mike
I'm not with the
Skinner.
Mets now.
Mike Skinner.
I party.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Stepping into the box, Mike Skinner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot down the line.
Come on, get here, get here,
Throw
get here.
in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one, and sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero.
Sorry, John. Card I won.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance.
I say right field.
The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Papa, it's not you. It's AI. I'm tired of searching this constantly. See.
Oh shit. Pinch hitting with bases loaded.
Yeah, I see a Manny Machado.
Holy shit, San Diego's losing a shit ton.
And as we welcome you into live action, we find the bases loaded here with only one out in the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
Into the box, Mike Skinner. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Machado scores. 2-run score. Throw won't get him.
Nice
The
triple.
bases loaded. The pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan DeYoung.
And this is popped up near second base. DeYoung is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This one ends with a 10-5 score. St. Louis put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Tommy Parsons gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 men on base.
How does that work out?
Time of the ball game,
I was at the
3
bat
hours
once,
and 57 minutes.
and I was 2 for 2 with a home run and a triple.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I don't understand it.
We are under the light. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First round.
Hey, I'm
draft
with the
pick
San
out of
Diego
Purdue
Marlins
University.
again.
Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Ready now for the Marlins, Mike Skinner. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's got it.
Come on, slide.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping up to the plate, Lewin Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So it was a swinging strike 3. Lewin Diaz is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. 3-1, here it is. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. In now, Isan Diaz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Domingo Germán. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself. Ready for another chance? Mike Skinner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. Coming to the plate now, Lewin Diaz. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that. Next up for New York, Alan Henson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Diaz has got it. Coming to the plate now, Mike Skinner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Line toward the gap in left center.
Come on.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... J.D. Davis, the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.D. Davis.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in, Mike Skinner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up. Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the
So
Marlins.
striding forward now, Lewin Diaz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will slap the tag on him heading. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Alan.
The 1-1.
Hansen.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now, Mike Skinner. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
The count is 3-1.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. So a big moment here, and standing in, Lewin Diaz, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. 8-3 tonight. The Fish came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sterling Sharp earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 24, Mike Skinner.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Come on now. Hey, coach up right
Here's the
here.
0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. MLB Network's cover. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now batting, Mike Skinner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Skinner.
Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Well, so much.
Striding in once again, Mike Skinner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets the...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Anderson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. The 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag, and he is out. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Skinner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is line to left, and quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of this. Digging in once again, Mike Skinner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Julian Castillo.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
For San Diego, number 24, Mike.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Up next,
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
A pause, and the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Jake Cronenworth gets the call from the...
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the...
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only 1 out.
Number 24, Mike Skinner.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Diaz at second. Nimmo is over at first with 1 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins,